Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below.
Hey, what's up everybody? Era94 back again with another action figure review. Today we are going to look at the Enchanted Horse Demoniacal Fit transparent hair version of Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta custom head sculpt set. So this is the sequel and successor of the previously released Yamcha and Tien Demoniacal Fit set that we got, which was the hair and the torso piece right there. So these were the previous ones they released, and now they're going in for a second round, and this time they're attacking the Super Saiyan Blue version of both Vegeta and Goku. And this arrived to me all crushed, just like the Tien and Yamcha set, so everything's all crushed. It was just shipped in a bag, it wasn't in a box, so you can imagine how that would come from China. But here it is, and this is the, according to them, the Blue Goku and Vegeta. There's the bottom in case you guys want to see that. On the back side we get instructions of how to assemble the head sculpts, and it seems like we are going to need to use the Awakening Goku body and the 2.0 Vegeta body, and then this may be the new Saiyan Raised on Earth body, or maybe the God Goku body. So overall, I was very happy with the Tien and Yamcha set. And I guess they were working on a lot more already because they got a lot more coming on the way. So that's pretty exciting. And once you take it out of the box, this is how you see the clamshell on the inside. We have the Vegeta heads on the top and then the Goku heads down below. And that is all. Alright, and we will begin with the Prince of All Saiyans here. We have the first faceplate, which is the screaming head here with the vein on the side. And this is how it looks. The overall paint job here, it is very nicely done. I really like this color. It is not exactly translucent. A lot of people thought it was going to be a translucent hair piece, and it is not. It is painted, and it's very nice. The color they chose for this is hard to explain, but it almost, I mean, I think the plastic was translucent, and then they just painted over the translucent piece. It almost seems like it is, but it's not. It's hard to explain, but when you see it in person, it's this very cool effect. And it looks really nice in person. I like it. Actually looks better that way. And it's like this metallic blue. I don't know. It's very nicely done, and the color just looks great. Here you can kind of see a little bit of the translucentness right there. You can see my finger behind it. So it's slightly translucent, but it is not too translucent. You can see how the light reflects off of the hair, and it gives it this very cool effect. Here is the hair piece, a little closer look. I do see a little line there. It could be from the factory or wherever they make these things. There's a few lines here and there. It's probably my particular version, but overall, I think they did a pretty decent job with this. So we get the smirking face. And then last but not least, we get the regular face right there. And the application of these faces is very nice. It's not too hard, and it is tight, so it's not going to fall off or anything like that. So it's pretty good quality once again. Alright, so this is the figure you're going to want to have. This is the 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta. So the new custom head sculpt definitely is a cast of this original 2.0 head sculpt. So this is the same mold. All they did was cast it and made their own Super Saiyan Blue off of it. So here we're sharing the same faces. So we get the same faces for the normal face. We also do get the smirking face, which was introduced in this figure as well, and they did a good job. And then lastly, you can see they did make use of the yelling face. The only one that they did not put to use is the extra yelling face, which was Vegeta looking to the side right there is the only difference in this face. So I guess they figured it wasn't worth making a version for that. And then before we get into attaching the head to the body, I just want to show off how nice they really are making these faces. Look at how clean the eyes are. I mean, that almost looks official. Everything looks very nicely done. The mouth is nice. The only thing I can really see kind of messed up is on this face. The whites of the top teeth here didn't really cover it all, so it almost looks like he's missing teeth. This is the only one that is kind of messed up, and it's probably my particular version, unfortunately. Hopefully not everybody's looks like that, but as for these two, they came out clean, super nice, and I mean super official. Seriously, it looks nice. Alright, and take a look at that. So I've applied the head. Now applying the head took a tad bit more force than you would use applying the regular, of course, correct head that is supposed to be on there. So it's a little bit more, you know, tough to get in, but it's not too horrible. It will snap in, and it's a snug fit. Of course, you can still move it around. Everything's good. You can still move it up and down. So in that aspect, everything looks nice and it looks good. As for the skin tone matching, it is not 100% match. Not sure if you can pick it up. I'll zoom it in a second, but it is not 100%. But it is not to the point where it looks horrible, and you can still pull it off when you have them displayed. It really is just a little bit of neck skin there, and that's it. Everything else is covered by his armor, of course, so you don't have to worry about anything else, just the neck, and you can kind of hide that neck at most poses anyways. Right here you can take a look a little closer at the skin tones here, see if we can kind of see. It's not too bad at all. I think they did a good job for the most part in matching these skin tones as best as they could. Here we have this smirking face, and I am happy that we don't have to worry about using one of their pegs. I know the Tien and Yamcha pack that they released for Yamcha, we had to use their neck peg because the way that Tamashii did it, it wouldn't work, so we had to pull that out, and it was more of a hassle to apply that. And this time around, we're just using the same exact peg that that comes with this figure. So that is a little bit easier on that part, and I think it looks good. I mean, this looks pretty nice. This is very nice work by a random Chinese company in China. You know, they're probably not going to be random by the end of the year. They're going to be well known. All right, here we got him with the final face. More of a screaming, yelling face, so I got him in a little powering up pose here. And here's a closer look for you guys. So next to the official Bandai Tamashii SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta here, we have a big difference, huge difference. Now keep in mind when we're doing this comparison that this figure was made before their new updated molds, their new technology, the new 2.0 versions of figures. So it is using the older mold of the Vegeta here that they're using for a while before they updated it to the new one, which was this one right here. So I'm sure that they would have made it with this hair sculpt if they made it now. But this is all we have right now. I don't know if they're going to make a new Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Maybe they will. They might do this one day. But for now, I think I'm leaning towards the Demoniacal fit head sculpt on this body here for our Super Saiyan God Vegeta. There's a closer look at them too, right there. And obviously the hair sculpts are very, very different. That was already addressed. But I mean, this is craziness. You know, you can just see how outdated this head sculpt is now compared to the new one. You guys let me know down below which ones you guys prefer, but I'm definitely leaning towards the custom hair sculpt. Alright, well, why not just put the new Demoniacal head on the old body? And that's because it doesn't go on well. It's actually not a good fit for the peg hole. The peg hole is a lot bigger than the actual peg, so it just doesn't look good. Now you can just place it on there and then try to balance it and see if you can get it on there. But once you get it on there, I think it looks decent. You know, it might be a little bit too big since the hair sculpt is the newer 2.0 version and this is an old body. But, you know, real quickly, it doesn't look too bad right there. Alright, now for the Goku hair sculpt. Now this one's a lot more smoother and cleaner in terms of the lines that were present on the Vegeta hair sculpt. This one, you can see that nothing is on there, and this one looks very clean, so it looks very nice. We have the front piece of the hair right here, so that's cool. And then we do get 3 faces as well for Goku, and that includes the screaming face, and this I can remember is from the first ever released Goku, so they're sharing faces from that. And then we do have a regular face, and then last but not least we get a grinning face right here. And again, these are very nicely done. You can see the eyes are nicely done. The paint is clean. Nothing's bleeding. Nothing is horribly done at all. I mean, this is very nice work. We even get some shading inside the ears, so I like that. Alright, so I will be using these heads on these 3 figures in case you guys want to know. This is the Super Saiyan God Goku with the 2.0 body. This is the new Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku with the new 2.0 body, and this is slightly different than this one over here in terms of the torso piece. And then we have the Awakening Goku, the one that introduced the 2.0 body to begin with. And here are the 2 hair sculpts side by side. You can see that they are the same here. Now the 2 faces are the same too, but you can really see a difference there when it comes to, of course, the skin tone and the amount of white paint they used for the teeth. They went a little too much on the custom head, and you can really see what they did here is they only painted the teeth, and then they left some skin tone around the mouth or around the teeth, and here they just kept painting white, so it looks a little odd when you look at them side by side like this. And here we have it on the Awakening body. And the thing about this hair sculpt, and the same thing goes for this one, is it casts such a big shadow on the face because of his bangs, I guess you want to say. The hair on the front are so large on this sculpt that, I mean, it covers his face, and the light isn't illuminating his face. So here you can really see some of the blue reflecting off of, you know, the light reflecting off, and then the blue is reflecting off the face there. If you move it up like this, you can see the face better. But for the most part, these skin tones don't look too bad. I mean, again, same as Vegeta, it's not 100%, but when you have it on display, you really cannot tell the difference unless you really go up close, and it's not even that big of a significant difference either. So I think it looks all right. I'm gonna lower the brightness just a little bit there because it seemed like a little too bright. And there you can kind of see a little bit of the difference there. So that looks okay. The only thing is that teeth, the paint on the teeth looks a little odd, and that's about it. Here we have the yelling face, and it looks okay too. And here we have the last and final neutral face right here, and that also looks good. Everything matches pretty decently for what it is. And this is the Super Saiyan God Goku body mold here, which is the more brighter orange on the gi, and then more open on the torso piece right there. So you can see how this looks here, and the skin tone again does not look too bad, not 100%. Once again, I think that's going to be consistent with all of them, but it's pretty darn good. I mean, look at that. It's nothing drastically different there, so I'm liking that. They're really matching it pretty well, and this is 2 different figures so far, so that's pretty impressive. So I do like that. This one might even look a little bit better on this figure right here. Alright, and here he is with the Saiyan Raised on Earth body, and this one is probably the figure or the body that matches the least on the skin tone here. You can really see a drastic difference right here between the skin tones. It's a lot more lighter on the body, and then the face it's a lot more darker. So there is a significant difference there. Hard to hide it, so I probably wouldn't recommend this body for this hair sculpt. That's unfortunate because I really love this Goku body. So this is where I'm kind of leaning towards the original hair sculpt because it's the sculpt here. You can see the huge difference in sculpt, and when he turns Super Saiyan Blue like this is how it looks. It's more spikier like this. It's almost like a Super Saiyan 2. So they went ahead and just used the Super Saiyan 1 hair sculpt. And yes, it can, I mean, you can pull it off, but still, if you want to get the accurate look, then you're going to have to lean towards this one right here, because this is definitely the accurate look. And unlike the Vegeta, this one actually is a little tough to get in. It's a little tight, but once it's in there. It's not loose like the Vegeta. That looks good. The skin tone looks alright too. Not as bad as the Saiyan Raised on Earth body. So you can also display him in this form, in this outfit, if you wish. Alright guys, and that's going to do it for my review of the Demoniacal Fit transparent hair version of Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta custom head sculpt set. Very nicely done by Demoniacal Fit and Enchanted Horse. I think they're doing outstanding work because they're giving us custom head sculpts for an affordable price. Seriously, I mean, we all know what it costs for a customizer to make us a head sculpt. You know, to customize something for us, a repaint or anything like that. It's very expensive, and these guys are doing it, and they're making it very affordable, and they're doing a great job too. It's not sloppy, it's not lazy, it's actually top-notch work. So I went ahead and put in Tien and Yamcha. So far, as of today, this is all the Demoniacal Fit / Enchanted Horse products that are out. There are plenty more to come. I already got most of them on order already, so you guys will see plenty more coming soon. But as of now, this is what we got, and I highly recommend these guys to you. If you guys are on the fence about grabbing these sets, this should help convince you whether or not to get it. I'll put a link down below to an eBay listing. They're going for about $30 to $40 shipped. That's with shipping included from overseas, so it's not too bad if you consider that part right there. Also, for those asking or wondering, you actually can't use this head on the Super Saiyan 3 2.0 Goku figure. That's why I didn't even show it, because that used a new neck peg. I guess they intentionally did that. You can't swap heads on that figure, unfortunately, so that is not going to be possible with that body mold. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you have not done so already, guys. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.